66 for 6 after 9. And there's been a lot of support for RCB. Right from the get-go, every shot celebrated. It's like a partisan crowd here in Dharamshala. At the moment, all over GT, the RCB. 66 for 6, chasing a mammoth target, 254. They've hardly been able to stitch a partnership. Ronald Pandya. Came in with a very handy knock. When it was required, he's always going to give you something with the ball.
Fantastic time to bowl as well, pick up a couple of wickets. You know the batters have to throw caution to the wind. Just hold it back a bit, let them really go hard, hit it straight up in the air.
Yeah, this game is unpredictable, as we've seen in this game. Your protection shouldn't be. Keep the celebration going with the same confidence this fan box brings. With Tata AIG, you're covered for every unexpected moment. Kyunki Tata AIG hai, to bharosa hai.
I've seen Rahul Tewatia be content to just knock it around, face some dot balls, just look for ones. I wonder if this is the time when he says, it's my time to go big. No, he's just happy to knock it around. Taking the 5 from 12 deliveries, that run rate required, up above 18 and over now.
Yeah, it's a strange little knock from Tewatia so far. Like you say, RR doesn't come into it now, run rate. Well, they need to at least say, hey, come on. It might be a very slim chance, but there is still a chance.
Yeah, he's not had a lot of time or game time. He comes in possibly 18th, 19th over. He has to throw his bat at everything. At the moment, there is a chance to get a good innings together, but not the way he's going about it. Maybe that was the messaging from Ashish Nehra. Have a go. Let's see where we get to. Let's go down fighting if we have to. 70 for 6 after 10.
When pain means you can't get on with your day, choose Maxigesic for smarter pain relief. Maxigesic helps you beat the pain with a unique synergistic combination of paracetamol and ibuprofen. At maximum dosage, it's 78% more effective than paracetamol, 36% more effective than ibuprofen, and delivers faster, more meaningful pain relief than either on its own. Turn I can't into I can with Maxigesic, the smarter pain relief.
Yeah, the run rate is mounting. 185 required now in 10 overs. Rashid Khan 2 of 7, Rahul Tewatia 6 of 13. 2 for 26 for Jacob Duffy, and he'll bowl his final over. Yeah, Jacob Duffy 2 for 27, so he'll bowl out, and he's also on top of the Tata IPL green dot balls of the match. 10 dot balls so far. Got a chance to add to that list. Gisor Rabada, in spite of going for 54, bowled 8 dot balls. Swings hard over mid-wicket for 6.
Now they go. Rashid Khan had a few balls to get his eye in. Swings this. It was a good length ball. Rashid Khan is a very good, clean striker of a cricket ball. Can hit it in unusual places over the offside as well, so he's difficult to bowl at. That one straight out of the middle. Good bat speed.
Yeah, they had to come out swinging. That was the need of the hour when you're chasing 254. It's a record chase. But this was unfortunate. He's hit such a fine shot, and then the next one just nipping back. And the bowler having the last laugh, having been clattered around the park in that over. For the first 3 wickets to fall for GT. Another one gone. Jacob Duffy with his third, and Rashid Khan trying to swing one. Gets a top edge into the hands of the keeper.
No option but to continue to try and clear the ropes, Rashid Khan. Duffy continues with that hard length, attacking the body of Rashid Khan. Gives himself a touch of room and can just feather it through. Good catch from Jitesh. He has to get up nice and high. It's all one-way traffic so far. Rashid goes for 8. 78 for 7, the Titans.
How far would you go to keep your home smelling fresh? Try Airwick 24/7 fragrance aerosol-free automatic spray infused with 2 times more essential oil for up to 70 days of freshness. Now that's a breath of fresh Airwick.
That's good, thank you. How's school? Yes.
How old is your pasta? Z is for pick-me-ups before pick-up.
Completely in a lot of trouble here. It looks like the writing is on the wall for Gujarat Titans. 78 for 7. Yeah, the good thing for them is that they've got another chance if they end up losing this game. Kishore Rabada out there in the middle. That is the advantage of finishing top 2. You can have a bad day and you can still have a fighting chance come the next game.
And if you're GT, you're thinking to yourself, probably lucky that they've both gone poor today, the batting and bowling combined. Get it all out of the way at once, because they're a quality side, brilliant bowling attack, strong top order. And that's Rabada. That's 4. Just helped on its way. Beautiful shot.
Well, he's not the worst player, Kishore Rabada. Swiveled on his toes out, helped it around the corner. He had to bowl on this pitch. He knows how good it is to bat on. And now he's got a bat on it himself.
"13 runs coming off the 11th over, 83 for 7.
The end of the 11th over, GT 83 for 7.
A 3 for 39 for Jacob Duffy. His spell is done.
In the grand context of things, that's an incredible return. 3 for on this pitch. Well done, Jacob Duffy.
Yeah, Romario Shepherd is in the field. As soon as we saw Jacob Duffy finishing his spell, we saw him coming into the ground. Jacob Duffy is still in the field. Oh no, Romario Shepherd was in the field and suddenly out of the field now. Still waiting as to what's happening here. Yeah, Madana Gopal just having a quick word with Rajat Patidar as to what's happening, because Romario Shepherd came into the field. Jacob Duffy, it seemed as was going out. And then Romario Shepherd went all the way into the 30-yard and then back out of the field. Now Jacob Duffy has walked off. And Romario's inside, standing at third for the left-hander. Hopefully everything is decided and we can get play underway. Yep, the impact sub signal. Jacob Duffy, after finishing his spell, is out, and it's Romario Shepherd who's been brought in. Two left-handers at the crease. Pulled into the deep, and it goes for 4.
Well, we've seen the short ball from Cronulla a few times through this IPL. I think a pretty decent bumper, but this wasn't one of them. Isa Rabada says thank you very much. He sorted out that confusion in the field. Shepherd and Duffy looked like naughty schoolboys for a second there.
Well, imagine at one stage if any one of us had tried something like this, it would have been called a half-tracker. It's an attempted brown serve when Krunal Pandya bowls it. Shot again. Virat Kohli takes it comfortably in the deep. The second time has worked for Krunal Pandya. And for Rabada, it's gone straight to hand.
Well, there we were just talking about it, weren't we? Half-tracker, bumper, long up, call it what you will. It's got the wicket. Kahiso Rabada tried to smash it out of Dharamshala. Could only miss hit it down. The waiting hands of a rapid Virat Kohli sprinted in, took a good low catch by his knees. Not only one of the best players, but one of the best fielders in the game as well. Rabada goes for 9, Titans 88 for 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, आपके लिए एक खुशखबरी और है। आज मिड इनिंग्स में आपने जो धुआंधार शो देखा, बस पिक्चर अभी भी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त। तो मैच के बाद कहीं मत जाइएगा। Stay in your seats. The show continues.
Mohammad Siraj at number 10. Yeah, pretty crestfallen faces of the GT support group.
All these bounces, it's like Cronulla's just trying to get his own back. He's tried to pepper him at one stage. Did the Gujarat quicks. No, that one's a bit more on the money. And that's just wayward. Helped on its way. Mohamed swings hard at the best of times. I imagine he'll be looking to deposit a few into the stand, but this one helped.
I think he's over-egging the pudding a little bit here, Cronulla, but it might be a team tactic. Keep digging it in short, keep hoping these tail-enders miss-hit it into the deep. Surely take the air off, just get it on a length. There we go, that's how you bowl. To your fellow bowlers, take the air out of the ball, it's called, just drop it. Get it just short of a good length. You know they're going to try and get after you. That's only going one place, straight up in the air.
Nothing taken, just 9 off it. After 12, it's 92 for 8.
End of the 12th over, GT 92 for 8.
Romario Shepherd, the impact player. It's been a magnificent performance by RCB, having put into bat in Qualifier 1. They'll want to finish this clinically. Murali Kartik and AB de Villiers here with me. First ball away for 4 by Rahul Tewatia.
Yeah, teams normally like chasing here in Dharamshala. But this is the same pitch which was used in 2024. On both those occasions, it was the batting team which won after setting a target. So maybe third time too, the same thing's going to happen. A huge margin. They are still 159 runs adrift.
The previous one was hit in front, and this one hit just behind square.
A couple of really good shots from Tavatia here. No start considering the situation they find themselves in, but he's decided this is the over. This is the guy I fancy. Romario Shepherd, the impacted player, came on for Jacob Duffy, who bowled exceptionally well.
Got to be smart and intelligent. Investing is like cricket. Not every ball is a six, but patience wins the match. Start small, think long term. That's the power of intelligent investing. Tell a guy who's bowled smartly tonight and all season that I don't think we've given enough credit is Rasiq Dar. 16 wickets, his best IPL season. And this is just climbing into the bowling here from Rahul Tewatia after he took a little while to get into his innings.
And that's a strong area for the left-hander. Rahul Tewatia likes going leg side. If you bowl at the stumps, that is exactly what he targets. That's exactly what he does. He's got 3 deliveries in a similar zone, and all 3 have been dispatched.
Coming back to your point, Ambish, about Rasiq, who's been consistently good for RCB throughout the season. Not one of the stalwarts. He's not a Hazelwood. He's not a Bhuvaneshwar who takes up all the awards and the accolades, but he's consistently good, especially when his stock delivery is over the stumps. Then his variations become so much more effective.
And mind you, he didn't start the season. It was Abhinandan Singh they went to initially before settling on Rasiq Dar Salam.
Bowled some overs in the power play. His Yorker to get rid of Travis Head in Hyderabad, for example. He bowls those variations. There's another bowler in the tournament that reminds me a little bit about him, less experience. Brajesh Sharma has done a good job, I think, for Rajasthan Royals as well. Those guys can sort of fly under the radar in teams that are having some success. 107 for 8.
So this is a Finance Now moment.
Holiday time? Apply for a personal loan at financenow.co.nz.
Maximising productivity, what have you got?
Right, well, if we switch to 2 degrees, with Flex for Business, we can instantly manage data usage, employee mobile plans, and cost centre reporting, saving us time and money. I'll get onto that then.
Very festive atmosphere here in Qualifier 1. A lot of RCB shirts in the crowd. They've made their presence felt, and they've seen an excellent innings from Rajat Patidar with 1 dot ball, a nice knock from Virat, and he's fielded magnificently, and he's contributed to the bowlers as well, Virat, with advice. Hazelwood. Let's have a look at what Rasiq Dar has done tonight.
Now that was the cross-seam delivery, hit the wicket hard, and that's his stop delivery over the stumps. We saw the batter advancing here, went a little bit shorter, which generally turned out to be a stop delivery again. The batter went across the line, straight up. Couple of wickets, along with a lot of variations and pressure building from his end, which also allowed the bowlers from the other end to pick up wickets.
Best season, Rasiq Dar. And it's good to see players getting their time in the limelight. I wonder if Booby will come back to get another over. He's on 25 wickets. Rabada is one ahead of him in the purple cap race. Very easy for Tuatia, who's trying to pull the trigger and increase the tempo.
Yeah, got into position very early, Rahul Tewatia. Then a change of length from the bowler. Had to wait there and then play it fine. Smartly done.
You're high above the stadium here, and the Himalayas certainly are within the ground. And you can get something special catching all the action. The Kingfisher Bird Cam giving you the best seat in the house. And we've seen some action tonight from RCB. Wickets tumbling, catches being taken.
Yeah, something he does really well. That's the go-to zone for Rahul Tewatia. And Josh Hazelwood ended up feeding him there. Taken on the full. And the ball flies here in Dharamshala.
I read the situation to the T. Knew Hazelwood was going to come full. And that's when a batter looks like he reads the mind of the bowlers. Well earned as well by a couple of good shots he played prior to that. Set the over up beautifully well. Knew it's time for the Yorker. And he read it to perfection and executed even better.
Right, how can Tuatia keep strike by getting down the other end and starting the next over? And how can they keep him away from strike, RCB? Yeah, nice shot for 4. Siraj will start the next over, 121 for him. The equation is 1-3-4 from the last 6 overs. Only 2 wickets left. Krunal Pandya.
The question is what's coming here from Krunal. We've seen bounces, we've seen Yorkers, we've seen slow, we've seen fast. All kinds from this guy. He's got a lot of skill.
Maybe copybook defense there from Mohammad Siraj.
Yeah, it's very surprising to see him defend the ball. I think that was the last block.
Well, we've had some history in this tournament in terms of who wins. The winner of Qualifier 1 since 2018 has gone on to win the IPL. That's the history. There's no guarantee it'll happen again. And RCB should, with this equation under Rajat Patidar, be following that protocol. His innings tonight, 1 dot ball in 93. My goodness.
I think we were in Hyderabad, Bish, when they also showed the stat that if you finish second at the end of the league table, there are more chances of you winning the tournament. And I think that is also there. So GT finished second, but they're not going to be, going to finish second today too. It all boils down to what they can do in Chandigarh, but that was also a stat which we saw in Hyderabad.
Well, some more history. SRH are the only team to finish outside the top 2 in 2016. They finished 3rd and they went on to win the IPL.
Yeah, I was there. Thanks, Bish. We finished first, and we were the guys that messed up with the stats that day. Could have been from 2016 onwards.
Come on, get Boovy back into the attack to try to get a wicket. Get Boovy back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
End of the 15th over, GT 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me remind you one more time. Match ke baad don't go anywhere, क्योंकि आपके लिए एक spectacular drone show lined up है. So yes, after the game, don't go anywhere. Stay in your seats.
While I think he'll want to park aside tonight, given the unlikeliness of the equation, Shubman Gill, but that's why you come into the top 2. So you have a second chance, or a second bite of the cherry, so to speak, if you go down in the first game. So that's one of the, I suppose, the things they'll take out of this contest. Where can they be better?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that is exactly what I was thinking. What can you get out of this game? Because you've got an absolute pounding. Your much vaunted bowling lineup has taken a pounding, and then your top 3 get dismissed and the middle order gets exposed. Something which everybody has been talking about. Middle order is undercooked. The top 3 have been getting runs. What happens if something goes wrong in the playoffs?
Sierra super striker of the match, Rajat Patidar. Minimum of 10 balls, 282. Absolutely phenomenal.
He's targeted that area, Murali Karthik, you talked about it being a strong shot for Rahul Tewatia. Maybe taking wide.
We've had a look at this a couple of times tonight, but we can't get enough of this. 9 sixes, 5 fours. Rajat Patidar finishing on 93 of 33, some of the best strokes you will ever see. And that in qualifier 1 of the Tata IPL 2026.
If you see a wagon wheel of this knock, you'll see a number of the boundaries that have been hit. 5 fours, 3 sixes by Tewatia in that area. Can you take him a little wider?
Knuckleball, he at least tried something, Booby, but picked up by Tewatia. Batting beautifully now. It's a really slow start, but he's got behind the rhythm and the pace of the game, taking full control of his innings here in a losing course. 122 of 27, incredibly unlikely, but at least a bit of batting practice for the guy who hasn't played a lot throughout the season, or at least not faced a lot of balls. So what about Sunrisers then, who also finished on 18 points? They win here now, going into the eliminator. They might have a bit of confidence, feeling like, you know what, guys, we also finished on 18. Why are we not getting a second bite at the cherry? They had a good season. Net run rate obviously costing them, but they've got lots of reason also to be confident. It was a jam-packed top 4 this season, really closely fought.
Yeah, amongst all the sides, when you look at the 10 sides, it has only been RCB who continued that form. Punjab Kings started off in a hurry. They left everyone behind, and then suddenly the wheels came off. GT was struggling. SRH didn't start well, and then suddenly they found their mojo. So some of the teams have actually come back from behind to make it to the playoffs. Yeah, tomorrow, Rajasthan Royals, who made it to the playoffs on the last day of the league phase, will be up against the Orange Army, who too, as AB said just a while ago, finished on 18, finished 3rd because of their net run rate. Another fine clash coming up from New Chandigarh.
$16 overs now completed. 1-3-4 for 8.
That is the end of the over. GT 1-3-4-4-8, and
time for the Sia